guys, I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we're back once again playing Phoenix Wright Justice for All. In the last episode, Edgeworth has arrived.
He's not dead. Not that was really spoiled for me, because I already knew he was still alive.
And apparently he has grown as a prosecutor and keeper of the law, more than Wright has in the past year. So
because Wright is just petty right now.
He's a bit, mad at Edgeworth. So, also, he doesn't have his main we'll get to that. So in this episode, we're gonna be heading back to the Edgewater, Gatewater Hotel.
Watergate. Okay. Hi, Lamp. We need to go past you and talk to
in guard's room. Well, we'll
Miss
go to in guard's
Andrews.
room. Yeah.
Okay, Lara. Move. In guard's room. I don't know why. Every time I look at these texts, I'm like, that's not where I need to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francisca von Karma.
Miss Von Karma? What are you doing here? Nothing.
Nothing.
We're not talking to the manager of our client.
Yeah. Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so...
You got some nerve following me around.
Who's following you?
Says what?
Following you?
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
Please no. Phoenix?
Don't anger the woman with the whip.
Phoenix! Block her body with yours.
Yes. No, I don't think Francisca von Karma's gonna be whipping a small 8-year-old.
I hope not. You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. I'll show you something interesting, little girl. There's a tracker!
Yeah.
What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move.
So you are following. Okay. So the noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now.
So now we know not to go in the direction of that noise.
Yeah.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Alright.
What are those two talking about?
Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? I'm assuming Von Karma has just left.
Yeah.
Oh. Just tell me about what this is.
Yeah.
Motive for murder.
Why was Juan Corda's murder? If you ask me, I think you know the reason why he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Unguard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answer? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corda.
You were not that close.
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that.
Either the suicide report. Okay, they probably mean intimate as lovers.
Yeah.
But you know what? Females, she can have a girlfriend. You don't know. But yes, I guess the magazine clipping. It's either that or the other part.
Tabloid Gossip Land. You and Mr. Korda have an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems a few people bought into the story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on her good side.
I don't think we're getting on her good side.
No.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? Need to get close to Mr. Korda? As if there was ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Korda for this person's sake?
Celeste Impact was Andrew's mentor and Korda's manager. Killed herself 2 years ago.
Celeste Impacts, your mentor.
Why do you know about Celeste?
Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Korda's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Korda so that you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy mud ranker for a future third-rate tabloid.
Miss Andrews?
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into this relationship for nothing.
Is it really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved.
Was her suicide hidden? Question mark?
Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Korda.
Juan? No, wait. Juan?
Yeah. And Mrs. Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Korda.
I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That impression you like to give, however. I don't really think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. Mrs. Andrews, you went through it too, didn't you?
Okay, Phoenix. Don't be a dick about this.
Yeah.
Went through what?
A suicide. Mrs. Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, and you live by yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that's all just a lie, a facade.
Oh my gosh. Phoenix!
You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Korda of hiding Mrs. Impact's note. when you heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
Well, what do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was why was the victim killed?
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become one of the most likely to want Mr. Corda dead.
Me?
Miss Impact was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
Murder? Motive for murder. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews! This one thing is the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? No!
No.
No. It's fine. It doesn't mean anything. If Phoenix says otherwise, I'm just gonna drop the series altogether.
Yeah. Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corda. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seems like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Corda to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And they purposely add fuel to the fire. They keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me. That's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews! If people find out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Alright, yeah, I understand. We'll keep it a secret.
We'll see what happens in court, okay, Phoenix?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I got my eye on you, Phoenix, so I'm not really there.
There are ways that you could still bring up her mentor's death and get around not mentioning that her attempted suicide. So
yeah, well, I know that, but
yeah.
Just like I'm just like
no, yeah,
better.
exactly. I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, I don't. There's ways of doing this that don't bring that up and still getting to the point. So.
Okay, let's do this.
Miss Andrews, I guess she's the always thinking type.
In this world, more specifically, in the Hollywood world, you gotta be.
Yep. She never says anything carelessly, it seems.
Thank you very much. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, is that card? What is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
A shell. What is
Mega Slowbro?
it? It looks like a seashell.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
Her not remembering something clearly Sounds like it'd be a rare occurrence.
Did someone put it in your bag? Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Ungar in your capable hands.
All right.
Okay, I see. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. The knife is missing from this one. This must be Ungar's plate. And this must be her plate. And then because he used it to eat a steak, it's very sharp.
Ooh, observant. Nice.
That's why I wanted to go back, not only to talk to her, but to see this.
Yeah.
So yes, of course it would have his fingerprint.
Yeah.
He ate steak with it. There's giant
bone steak.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is.
Let's observe the other plate.
Dishes left over from dinner too, in fact. Yeah.
Come on, Phoenix. Do you just not?
Nope. But you know.
Okay.
Alright, let's head back to the office. Seems like a good idea. Nope. Gatewater Hotel hallway.
By the way, Pearls, if you ever feel really, really, really sad, just come tell me or Maya, okay?
Yeah. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this.
We have been dragging her across for a while, for all day. On top of that, her cousin is missing and held hostage.
Yeah.
Really, Phoenix? Yeah. Really?
She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all around the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little bit. You're tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I really am.
No. You don't look fine to me.
This poor child.
What a trooper.
We're going back to my office, Will. If anything happens, call me.
Yeah.
I hope you have my number. But you know where my office is.
Yep.
Don't talk to me.
March 21st, Ryan Co. Law Offices.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
Hello? This is the law office of Wright & Co. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya! Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not come within a few feet of her this whole time.
Whew.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her! Very well.
Ask my...
Maya, is that you?
sis! Ask my sis!
Maya! Maya! Damn it, he cut me off!
So, Pearl, I need you to do me a huge favor and channel Mia right now. Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix! Come on, Phoenix!
You're a hopeless one.
I'm sorry. Ah! Mia!
See? Pearl know what's up. I have a message from Maya, so come. Ask me anything you want about her. How did she contact you?
My situation. You'll find out.
Okay.
How's Maya?
She's safe. For now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe. But, Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Ah! Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could just use spirit channeling like this. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her?
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Before we look at that, obviously no underground. What's this? It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. And they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty.
Also,
No!
as you're when you're kidnapped, probably not a good idea to get drunk.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to get drunk. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. Huh, it's the card. Same card. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Drat, it's locked. But this door's locked seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card and a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here that I could use. Ah, that's it. This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I have a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried.
To be continued. Alright guys, in the next episode, I believe we are going to court. So, we will see you guys then.
Bye.